Well, I'm sure that most of you, if not all of you, know the wonderful story of the Wizard of Oz. But have you ever wondered how Glinda the Good and Elphaba the Bad became such great enemies? The story goes back a long ways, actually, to their college days. Let's take a sneak peek into their past before our story unfolds.
There's been some confusion over rooming here at Chiz. Of course I'll care for NASA, and of course I'll rise above it, for I know that's how you'd want me to respond, yes. There's been some confusion, for you see my roommate is unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe. Pink. What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, my face is flushing. What is this feeling? Fervid as a flame. Does it have a name? Yes. Loathing, unadulterated loathing for your face, your clothing. Let's just say I loathe it all. Every little trait, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. With simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing, loathing you my whole life. What is this feeling so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling. We loathe it all. Oh, what is this feeling? Little trait, however small, does it have every flesh begin to crawl? Yes, all loathing. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing for forever, loathing, truly, deeply loathing you. My whole life long.
First, my heart's thumping so loud I can't hardly breathe. Toto? Toto? Toto! There you are! Oh, Toto. Oh. Hey, no need to be scared anymore. She ain't following us. I won't let her touch you nohow. Oh, did she hurt you? She tried to, didn't she? Oh, Toto, let's go tell Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. They'll take care of her. Auntie Em! Auntie Em, just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto.
Dorothy, we're busy.
Oh, but she hit him.
Dorothy, you see, our old incubator's gone bad and we're likely to lose all our chicks.
Oh, the poor little things. Oh, but really, Auntie Em, Miss Gulch hit Toto right over the back with a rake, just because she says he gets in her garden and chases her nasty old cat every day.
70, Dorothy, please.
But he doesn't do it every day, just once or twice a week. And now she says she's going to...
Dorothy, we're busy.
All right. Uncle Henry, can't you do something?
Well, I'm doing something right now, honey. Just try to stay out of our hair.
Okay.
Toto, you know better than to go to Miss Gulch's place.
Who was the genius that suggested we move the wagon before the wheel was on?
Oh, well, I don't know, but it's not so heavy with one less. That makes sense, don't it?
Sense or no sense, when I lift up the axle, you two shove her on.
Oh, Zeke, Hickory, just listen to what Miss Gulch did to Toto.
I swear they made this new wheel smaller than the other 3.
Well, she tried to kill him.
Bigger or smaller, hurry up and get her on there before my arms rip clean out their sockets. I ain't a statue, you know. I ain't made of iron.
Okay.
Oh, doesn't anyone care about Toto?
Ow! You got my finger.
What am I going to do about Miss Gulch, Hunk, just because Toto chases her nasty old cat?
Look it, Dorothy. You ain't using your head about Miss Gulch. Ain't you got no brains?
Well, sure I have brains.
Well, why don't you use them? When you come home, don't go by Miss Gulch's place. That way, Toto won't get into her yard, and you won't get in any trouble. See? Oh, okay.
Oh, Zeke, what am I going to do?
Well, for a start, kid, don't let that old Gulch heifer try and buffalo you around. She ain't nothing to be afraid of. You gotta stand up to her is all, with a little courage, a little grit.
Well, I'm not afraid of her.
That's what I wanted to hear. Walk with your head up, your chest out, and the next time she squawks, you just stroll right over to her and spit in her eye. That's what I would do.
Would you really?
Sure I would. Through this life, you gotta walk tall, shoot straight. And then you got no reason to be scared of nothing and nobody.
Are you all right?
What are you trying to do? Kill a guy?
Oh, how could you be so cruel?
It was just a joke, Dorothy.
Well, can't you see how white he is? You really scared him.
Who was scared?
Oh, well, you was scared. If you was a jackrabbit, you'd be in the next county by now.
What's all this jabber wapping about when there's work to be done? I know 3 shiftless farm hands who will be out of a job before they know it.
Oh, he was just having a little fun, Miss Gale.
A farm's no place for fun. You want fun, go join a circus.
Might just do that.
Oh, goodness.
Be a strong.
Okay.
See the world.
Well, don't start posing for it now. Here, can't work on an empty stomach. Have some cookies.
Finally.
Just bait.
Thanks.
That's dandy, Miss Gale.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, you don't have to sit down to eat them. Get the wagon hitched up, and Zeke, you go feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
My goodness.
Oh,
gracious.
now really, Auntie Em, just listen to what Miss Gulch said she was going to do to Toto.
Dorothy, stop imagining things. You always get yourself into a fret over nothing.
Well, I mean,
Now you just help us out today and go find yourself a place where you won't get into any trouble.
some place where there isn't any trouble. I wonder if there is such a place. It's not a place you can get to by a boat or a train. It's somewhere far, far behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the
ain't never skulked at my wife, Miss Gulch. And I ain't about to start.
I need to see you and your wife right away about Dorothy.
Dorothy, well, what has Dorothy done?
What's she done? Oh, I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
She bit her dog, eh?
Afternoon, Miss Gulch. Just baked a fresh batch of cookies if you've a mind to sit a while.
Oh, I'm afraid I have no appetite, Miss Gale. Indeed, I'm so shaken by the ferocious attack of your niece's vicious dog that I may never eat again.
Oh, but if you don't eat, you'll wither away. And I'd hate to see you dwindle.
Dorothy, could you come out here for a moment? I'm sure if Dorothy's done anything to upset you, she'd be only too glad to apologize as best she can.
Oh, I'm afraid it's gone beyond apologies. I've laid an official complaint with the county sheriff.
Dorothy, Miss Gulch here seems very upset.
That dog is a menace to the community.
Well, that's not true.
Indeed it is. I'm taking him to the sheriff's office to make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto? Oh, you can't. You mustn't. Uncle Henry, Aunt Em, you won't let her take him, will you?
Well, of course we won't. Will we, Em?
Well,
Oh, Auntie Em, please. Toto didn't mean to. He didn't know what he was doing was wrong. Oh, I'm the one who ought to be punished. Well, you can send me to bed without supper.
you hear how sorry the child is. I'm sure if she promises to give your place a wide berth.
If you don't hand over the dog now, I'll bring a damage chute that'll take your whole farm.
Here. How about she keeps him tied up? He's really gentle. With gentle folk, that is.
Well, that's for the sheriff to decide. Here's the order allowing me to take him.
What's it say, Henry?
What?
Just as she says. You have to hand him over, Dorothy.
No!
She has a law from the sheriff, Dorothy. I can't do anything about it. I'm afraid poor Toto will have to go.
That's more like it.
No!
There's when I'm taking him in, so he can't attack me again.
No! I won't let you take him. You go away. Oh, I'll bite you myself.
Dorothy!
Oh, you wicked old witch. Uncle Henry, Aunt Em, please don't let her take Toto.
Dorothy, there's nothing else I can do.
Please, don't let her take him.
I'm sorry.
Stop her.
About it, Dorothy.
Oh, it's no use running, Dorothy.
I thought you were my friend.
Oh, he is your friend, Dorothy. We all are.
We all are your friend, Dorothy. You can't fight the law. Some things are just bigger than all of us.
Hand him over, Dorothy.
Please, Uncle Henry, no.
Give him to her, Henry.
Don't.
That's more like it.
Oh, Toto.
Palmyra Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't give you the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years I've been dying to tell you what I thought of you. And well, now, me being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can. And if you don't want to hear it, I suggest you peddle your carcass off my land.
I don't take kindly to that kind of talk, Henry Gale. Just you remember that I have friends in high places.
Well, why don't you get on your broomstick and go visit them?
It's gonna be okay.
You have those horses hitched to that wagon yet?
Nearly done, Mr. Gale.
Well, nearly ain't good enough. Get it done now. This weather's getting worse.
Come on inside, honey.
No, I'm not going anywhere with you.
Dorothy,
If you really loved me, you wouldn't have let Toto go.
she had an order from the sheriff. Dorothy, what did you expect us to do? Wave a wand and make it disappear?
Well, you could have tried at least.
Dorothy!
You stood there like you were stuffed or something.
I couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry, Dorothy.
One mean old woman, and you were scared of her.
It weren't my place to interfere. I hope you can forgive me.
And you're the worst of all. You stopped Toto from getting away. I just hate you.
Oh, don't say that, Dorothy. You make me feel all terrible inside, like my heart was torn right out.
Well, I don't care. I never want to see any of you ever again. Oh, Toto was the only friend I had in the world, and now I have no one to talk to, no one to play with, and I'll never see him again as long as I live. Toto! Toto, you came back! Oh my goodness, hi! You got away from that horrible woman, you wonderful dog. But she'll be coming back for you soon. We've got to get away. We've got to run away. We're going to need food for me and a bone for you, and then we're running far away and never coming back ever again.
Doggy! Here, doggy, doggy, doggy! Where is that dreaded animal? Here, doggy, doggy, doggy!
I thought I told you to get off my land.
I did, but the dog got away.
Well, he couldn't have liked your company much.
Kindly bring the girl out here. Where she is, that's where I'll find the dog.
You never give up, do you? Dorothy! Dorothy!
And the fresh batch of cookies I made this morning is missing. And my picture from the mantle, that's gone too.
Oh, it sounds like you've got yourself a runaway on your hands. If she's on the road, I'll find her, and then I'll take that dog back for good.
Well, if you wanted him so badly, you should have taken better care of him.
It's not my fault the latch on that basket's faulty. Last time I buy anything from a charity bazaar.
Well, 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 house guest, huh? And who might you be?
Well, I'm
No,
Dorothy.
don't tell me. Let me guess. You're traveling in disguise. Oh, that's not it. You're going on a visit. Oh, that's not it either. Why, you've run away from home.
How did you guess?
Professor Marvel never guesses. He knows. Now, why did you run away from home?
Well,
Oh, don't tell me. Let's see. They don't understand you at home. They don't appreciate you. You want to go far away, see big mountains, big cities, and big oceans.
Why, it's like you can read what's inside of me.
That's my trade, my calling. I'm on the way to see the crown heads of Europe.
Oh, please, Professor, can we come with you?
Do you know any?
Well, no.
Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal ball first. Here, sit right here. Guess what I conjure out of thin air? This very genuine, magic, authentic crystal ball used in the days of Isis and Osiris, in which Cleopatra first saw the approach of Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. Now, hold out your hands as we gaze into the future. Close your eyes to help better tune in with the infinite. We can't do these things without tuning in with the infinite. Yes, that's right. All right, open your eyes. As I look into the crystal ball, I see a house with a picket fence.
That's our farm.
Yes, and I see a lady, and she's wearing a polka dot dress.
Well, that's Aunt Em.
Yes, her name is Emily.
That's right. What's she doing?
Why, I can't quite. Why, she's crying.
Oh,
Someone has hurt her. Someone has broken her heart.
why would anybody do that?
Well, I don't know, but it's someone she cares for deeply.
Oh, well,
Someone she's taking care of in sickness.
well, I had the measles once.
Yes?
And she was right by my side every minute.
Mm-hmm.
But that was when I was very small. She doesn't care about me at all now, and I don't care about her.
Well, that's not what the crystal says.
Well, they tried to kill Toto, and she did nothing to stop them.
Well, I don't see any of this in the crystal. All I see is a woman, and she cares for you something terrible.
Well, what's she doing now?
Why, I can't quite.
What?
Why, she's put her hand to her heart, and she's fallen down to the bed.
You don't suppose she's sick, do you?
Well,
Oh no, I have to get home right away. Come on, Toto.
I thought you were going to come with me to see the crown heads of Europe.
Oh no, I really do have to get home. Goodbye, Professor Marvel, and thanks for everything.
Goodbye, safe journeys. Poor girl. Hope she gets home all right. There's a storm coming. It's a whopper. Better get the wagon in.
And it's headed straight for us. Good man.
You ain't found her yet?
She's somewhere out in the storm! Dorothy! Dorothy!
It's getting awful close, Mr. Gale.
Here, quick, everyone into the cellar.
We can't leave her out here, Henry!
There's nothing else we can do, Em, except pray for all of us.
Buddy! Oh, Auntie Em! Oh no. Auntie Em, where are you? Oh, we must be inside the twister. Toto, I have a feeling we aren't in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow. Oh, wow. Oh, now I know we're not in Kansas.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? Oh, I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Well then, is that a witch?
Toto? No, Toto's my dog.
Oh. Well, I'm in a little bit of a muddle. You see, the Munchkins called me here because a witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and here you are, and those legs are all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And so, what the Munchkins want to know is, are
a good witch or a bad witch. But I already told you I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the good witch of the north.
You are? Oh, I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
But if you please, what are the Munchkins?
The little people who live in this land, and blue is their favorite color. This is Munchkin Land, and you are their national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You may all come out and thank her. Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She came from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred.
It really was no miracle. What happened was just this. The wind began to switch, the house to pitch, and suddenly the hinges started to unhitch. Just then, the witch, to satisfy an itch, went flying on her broomstick, thumbing for a hitch.
Oh, what happened next was rich. The house began to pitch, the kitchen took a switch, and landed on the
Let the good news at once be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Yay!
Ding dong, witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch! Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead! Wake up, you sleepyhead, rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the Wicked Witch is dead! She's gone where the goblins go below your home. Let's open up and sing, and ring the bells out, ding dong, merry oh. Sing it high, sing it low, let her know the Wicked Witch is dead!
As mayor of the Munchkin City, in the county of the land of Oz, I welcome you most regally
But we've got to verify it legally to see
if
if
she
is morally, ethically, spiritually, physically, positively, absolutely, undeniably, and reliably dead.
As coroner, I must aver I thoroughly examined her, and she's not only merely dead, she's really most sincerely dead. Friends, it's the day of independence for all the Munchkins and their descendants.
Yay!
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
Yay! and now the Wicked Witch is Welcome you to Munchkinland, tra-la-la-la, tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Tra-la-la-la.
From now on, you'll be history.
You'll be his, you'll be his.
You'll be history.
And we will glorify your name.
You will be a bus
Be a bus, be a bus.
in the Hall of Fame.
Tra-la-la, 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 tra-la-la,
I thought you said she was dead. That was her sister, the Wicked Witch of the East. This is the Wicked Witch of the West. And she's worse than the other one was.
Where's my sister?
Yonder she lies.
Where?
There.
All right. Who's the smart aleck that dropped the house on my sister? Was it you, Glinda?
Not the house. Under the house.
Under the house?
Oh, it was me. I'm so sorry. My house fell on her.
You dropped your house on my sister? How could anyone be so unbelievably clumsy?
Look closer.
Ah!
You recognized her then.
Of course I recognized her. Who else would wear ruby slippers with those socks? The ruby slippers. Little girl, you have done me a huge service. I shall don the ruby slippers and my power shall be greater than ever. Ah, the slippers! They're gone! What have you done with them?
See for yourself. Step forward, Dorothy.
Give them back to me or I'll...
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Give them back to me. Give them back. I'm the only one that knows how to use them, and they're of no use to you. Give them back.
Keep tight inside of them. The magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
Oh, you stay out of this, Glinda, or I'll fix you as well.
Fiddle faddle, you have no power while I'm here. Now be gone before someone drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, after a suitable period of mourning for my sister, I'll have my revenge, and those slippers too. So you just try to stand in my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
It's all right. She's gone. Oh, you can come out. She's gone. Ah, what a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made a rather bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd do anything to get out of Oz altogether. But I can't go back to Kansas the way I came.
No, that's true. The only one who might know is the great and powerful Wizard of Oz himself.
A wizard? Well, is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well, then you will have to walk. I'll have the Munchkins lead you to the border of Munchkinland. And remember, never let those ruby slippers off your feet for a moment, or we will all be at the mercy of the wicked witch.
But how do I start for the Emerald City?
It's always best to start at the beginning. And all you have to do is follow the yellow brick road.
But what happens if I
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Goodbye, goodbye,
My, people come and go very quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow,
Follow, follow, follow, follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick, follow the yellow brick road. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. You'll find he is a wizard of wiz, if ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. You're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick. Oh, well, now which way do we go?
Pardon me, that way is a very nice way.
Who said that?
It's pleasant down that way, too.
Well, that's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Of course, people do go both ways.
Why, you did say something, didn't you? Oh, my goodness. Well, are you doing that on purpose, or can't you make up your mind?
I haven't got a brain, only straw. So I ain't got a mind to make up.
Well, how can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
Well, I don't know, but some people without any brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Well, I guess you're right. Well, can't you get down?
Down? No, you see, I've got a pole stuck up my back.
Oh, is there any way I can help you?
Oh, well, of course. I'm not very bright about doing things, but maybe if you'll bend the nail down and back, maybe I'll just slip off.
Well, I'll certainly try. Here, you can go on, Toto. Let's see here. My, it's an awful stiff nail.
Oh! There goes some more of me again.
Oh, does it hurt you?
Oh, no, I just keep picking it up and putting it back in again.
Oh, let me help you.
My, it's good to be free. Oh!
Whoa!
Did I scare you?
Oh, no, I just thought you hurt yourself.
Oh, but I didn't scare you.
Well, of course not.
I didn't think so. You see, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles around just to eat my field
Howdy, Scarecrow.
and laugh in my face.
Howdy, neighbor.
You see, said a scarecrow swinging on a pole to a blackbird sitting on a fence. Oh, the Lord gave me a soul, but forgot to give me common sense.
Said the blackbird, well, 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 what in thunder would you do with common sense?
Said the scarecrow, 'twould be pleasing just to reason out the reason of the witchness and the whyness and the whence. If I had an ounce of common sense,
Why, shucks!
I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. If I only had a brain, I'd unravel every riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking you could be another Lincoln.
If I only had a brain, oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore.
You could think of things you've never thunk before.
And then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nuffin', my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. Think of things I never thunk before.
And then you'd sit and think some more.
Gosh, it would be awful pleasing to reason out the reason for things I can't explain. Then perhaps I'd deserve ya and be even worthier of ya if I only had a brain. If I only had a brain.
Wow. That was amazing. Why, if the scarecrows back in Kansas could do that, well then, the crows would be scared to pieces.
Oh, they would?
Uh-huh.
Well, where's Kansas?
Well, it's where I live, and I want to get back there so badly. I'm going all the way to the Emerald City to get the Wizard of Oz to help me.
You're going to see a wizard?
Yep.
Well, do you think if I went with you, this wizard could give me some brains?
Well, I couldn't say, but even if he didn't, you'd be no worse off than you are now.
Yes, that's true.
But maybe you'd better not. I've got a witch mad at me, and you might get into trouble.
Witch? I ain't afraid of no witch. I ain't afraid of nothing. Oh, except a lighted match.
Well, I don't blame you for that.
Oh, but I'd face a whole box of them for a chance of getting some brains. Oh, look, I won't be of any trouble to you, 'cause I don't eat anything, and I won't try to manage things, 'cause, well, I haven't got a brain. Oh, won't you take me with you?
Well, of course.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, you hush.
Oh.
I'm gonna go get me some brains.
To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever, oh, ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one
Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Goodbye, Scarecrow! I'm gonna miss that old hay bag.
I never cared for him much.
How's that?
Too much of a stuffed shirt.
You're hungry? Well, I thought only crows got hungry.
Oh, no, all living things need to eat.
Well, I don't need to eat. Does that mean I'm not alive?
Oh, of course not, Scarecrow. You're the liveliest friend I've ever had.
Well, thank you. Just for that, you can eat as much as my hay as you'd like, and then you won't be hungry anymore.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Oh, so long as I keep my legs well stuffed, I can walk all the way to Emerald City no matter what shape I am up top.
Well, it's a very kind offer, but I don't eat hay.
Oh, well, perhaps it's just as well. Mother Field Mouse has a nest in here, and she wouldn't like to be disturbed.
Oh, well. Look, Scarecrow, apples.
Apples?
In the trees.
What's apples?
Right there.
You mean those little red birds hanging upside down by one leg?
Oh, they're not birds. They're something you eat, and they're delicious.
Ow!
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, well, we've been walking for such a long ways, and I was hungry and... Wait, did you say something?
She was hungry.
She was hungry.
How would you like it if someone came along and picked something off of you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting I'm not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, come along, Dorothy. You don't want any of those nasty apples anyways.
Are you saying my apples aren't what they ought to be?
No, it's just that she doesn't like the little green worms.
Worms. Did he say we have worms?
That's what it sounded like to me.
I'll show you how to get apples. Well, sure you got worms. Worms, caterpillars, and probably a whole bunch of wood lice, too.
How dare you? Let's get him.
Take that! And that!
Oh, look out, Dorothy.
Slanderer.
How do you like them apples?
Oh, we like them just fine. Oh.
Oh, dear. Oh, I think I've twigged.
So have I.
I think it's time we bow out.
Why, it's a man. A man made out of tin.
10?
Yes, look.
Oil can.
Did you say something?
Oil can.
He said oil can.
Oil can what?
Oh, here it is. Where would you like to be oiled first?
Oil.
Hey, he said his mouth. Hey, here, the other side.
My goodness, I can talk again. Oh, oil my arms, please. My elbows. Oh.
Does it hurt you?
Oh no, it feels wonderful. I've held this axe up for ages.
My goodness, how did you ever get like this?
Well, you see, when I was flesh and blood like you, I fell in love with the Munchkin maiden, whose mother hated me. So to stop me from marrying her daughter, she hired the Wicked Witch of the West to put a spell on my axe. When I tried to chop down a tree, I chopped off my leg instead.
You chopped off your leg?
Well, that's terrible.
But by good fortune, I knew of a wonderful tinsmith who made me a new leg, just as good as the old one. So back I went to work. And you know what happened next?
Something terrible, I bet.
I swung my axe again, and darn me if it didn't take off the other leg.
You should have got a new axe.
I guess you're right. But I got a new leg instead. This time, I chopped off both my arms.
Oh, I could see how you chopped off one arm, but how in the world did you manage to chop off the other one?
I told you, the axe was enchanted.
Of course. See, Dorothy, if I had a brain, I could have figured that out for myself.
But, you know, I sometimes wish I hadn't got a new pair of arms, because the last time I swung my axe was the worst time of all.
Oh, I don't want to hear this.
What happened?
I split myself right down the middle.
Oh, my.
But the tinsmith made me a new head and a new body. But on my way home, I got caught in a terrible rainstorm, and I rusted solid.
It just wasn't your day, was it?
I've been here ever since.
Oh, well, you're perfect now.
Perfect? Oh, oil my neck, please. Oh. Just bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead, bang on it.
Beautiful. What an echo.
It's hollow. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart. And as long as I have no heart, I can never love my Munchkin maiden.
Oh.
I used to carve her name on every tree.
You can say that again.
Said a tin man rattling his ribs to a straw man sad and weary-eyed.
Oh, the smith gave me 10 ribs, but forgot to put a heart inside.
Then he banged his hollow chest and cried.
When a man's an empty kettle, he should be on his mettle, and yet I'm torn apart. Just because I'm presuming that I could be kind of human if I only had a heart. Oh, I'd be tender, I'd be gentle, and awful sentimental regarding love and art. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows if I only had a heart. Picture me, a balcony, above, a voice sings low.
Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
I hear a beat,
How sweet.
just to register emotion, jealousy, devotion, and really feel the parts. I would stay young and chipper, and I'd lock it with a zipper if I only had a heart.
Whoa. Are you okay?
Oh, I may be presuming that I could be kind of human. I'd be friends with the sparrows and the boy that shoots the arrows.
You could stay young and chipper
And I'd lock it with a zipper if I only.
if you only
had a heart.
Oh, are you all right?
I'm afraid I'm a little rusty yet.
Perhaps you can go back to the tinsmith and he can give you a new heart.
Oh no, he went out of business a long time ago. He ran out of tin.
Oh. Well, why don't you come with us to the Emerald City and see the Wizard of Oz to give you a heart?
Perhaps the wizard wouldn't give me one when we got there.
Oh, he will. He must. We've come such a long way already.
You call that long? Why, you've only just begun.
You're the one who put the spell on my eggs.
And it certainly chopped you down to size, didn't it? And now, gentlemen, I see you're helping the little lady along. Well, just stay out of her way, or I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow, and I'll make a beehive out of you, Tin Man.
I'm not afraid of her.
That just proves you don't have a brain. Allow me to educate you. Here, wanna play ball?
No.
Yeah, just remember that helping that girl reach Emerald City could be your last burning ambition.
I'm still not scared of her. Let's stuff a mattress with me.
I'll see you reach the wizard, whether I get a heart or not. Let her try and make a beehive out of me.
Oh, you guys are the best friends anybody could ever have. And isn't it funny? I feel as if I've known you all the time. But I couldn't have, could I?
I don't see how. You weren't there when I was stuffed and sewn together, were you?
No.
And I've been over there resting for the longest time.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter now. What matters is that we're all here together.
That's right.
We are.
To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
They're branching out into the wild forest. I wouldn't be caught dead in the wild forest. If I grew there, I'd be petrified.
Oh, I don't like this forest. It's dark dark and creepy.
I'm not very bright, but I think it's gonna get darker before it gets lighter.
Oh, do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
Maybe.
Animals that eat straw?
Some, but mostly lions and tigers and bears
Lions?
And tigers?
and bears.
Oh, lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my.
Put 'em up. Put 'em up. Which one of you foist? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind me back. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Oh, pulling an axe on me, eh? Sneaking up on me, eh?
Oh, please, just take it and leave us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? How long can you stay fresh in that can? Come on. Come here and fight, you shivering junkyard. And you, put your hands up, you lopsided bag of hay.
Hey, that's getting personal, Lion.
Yeah. Why don't you get up and teach him a lesson?
Oh, well, what's wrong with you teaching him?
I barely know him.
I'll get you anyway, Pee-wee. Brah!
Shame on you.
What did you do that for? I didn't bite him.
No, but you tried to. It's bad enough picking on straw men.
Yeah.
But when you pick around on poor little dogs, oh, it's okay, Toto, go on.
Well, you didn't have to go and hit me, did you? And my nose bleeding.
Oh, my goodness, of course not. What a fuss you're making. Naturally, when you go around picking on things weaker than you are, why, you are nothing but a great, big coward.
That's right.
You're right. I am a coward. I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself. Oh, look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
Oh, why don't you try counting sheep?
That doesn't work because I'm afraid of sheep.
Well, that's too bad. Why don't you come along with us? We're on our way to see the wizard now to get him a heart.
And him a brain.
And I'm sure he could give you some courage.
Uh-huh.
Well, wouldn't you feel degraded to be in the company of a cowardly lion? Because I would.
Oh, of course not.
Well, gee, that's awfully nice of you. My life has been simply unbearable. When I was a little cub, my father took me to the highest mountain, and he waved his paw around and he said, "One day, son, this will all be yours." Oh, I was terrified.
Why's that?
Because I'm afraid of heights.
Well, it's all right. The wizard will fix everything.
Well, at least you'll be safe if I come with you.
How's that?
No self-respecting wild animal's gonna come anywhere near me. Said a lion, whole neurotic lion, to a miss who'd listen to him wave. Oh, the Lord made me a lion, but the Lord forgot to make me brave. Then his tail began to coil and wave. Life is sad, believe me, missy, when you're born to be a sissy without the bib and voive. But I could change my habits, never more be scared of rabbits, if I only had the doive. I'm afraid there's no denying, I'm just a dandelion, a fate I don't deserve. But I could show my prowess, be a lion, not a mouse, if I only had the knife.
Oh, you be in your stride. Oh,
a king down to the core.
You could roar the way you've never roared before.
And then I'd and roar some more. I would show the Dinosaurus who's king around the forest, a king they better serve. Why, with my regal beezer, I could be another Caesar if I only had the nerve. I'd be brave as a blizzard.
I'd be gentle as a lizard.
I'd be clever as a gizzard.
If the wizard is a wizard, who will serve?
Then I'm sure to get a brain,
A heart.
A home.
The nerve.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a whiz of a whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
There is nothing so depressing as boundless optimism. But happily, it is totally misplaced. Now, shall I squash them out like the interfering little bugs they are? Or shall I be witty and creative? Well, the bug alternative is attractive, but messy. So, witty and creative wins the day. Something with poison in it, I think. Something with poison in it, but attractive to the eye and soothing to the smell. Puppies! Puppies, puppies, puppies! You and you, my darlings, and last but certainly not least, you! My lethal spell will put them to sleep forever, and the ruby slippers will be mine.
Oh, this yellow brick road seems to go on forever.
If you're tired, Dorothy, we can take a shortcut.
The road curves around this poppy field. Let's cut through and pick up on the other side.
Okay, well, let's go.
Wow, look at that. Oh, I've never seen such beautiful poppies before.
I think poppies are my favorite flower.
Oh, and the smell is so wonderful. Oh, what is it? What's happening? I can't walk anymore. I'm so sleepy.
Here, give me your hands and I'll pull you along.
Oh, no, I just have to rest for a minute. You lie here, Toto, and we'll have a little sleep together.
You can't rest now. We've got to move on.
Come to think of it, 40 weeks would be a bad idea.
Oh, don't you start too.
Oh, it's the poppies. That's what's doing it.
Don't cry. You'll rust yourself again. This is a spell. It is.
Oh, it's the Wicked Witch. What are we going to do? Help, help.
Oh, no. He's rusted himself again. Help! Help! Oh, someone help!
I hear you, Scarecrow. And though I cannot undo the magic of the Wicked Witch, perhaps a little magic of my own will save the day. You? And you? And of course you.
It's snowing.
No!
Lion?
Boy, unusual weather we're having, ain't it?
Oh, look, he's rusted again. Hand me the oil can, quick.
Well, I don't have the oil can.
I just realized something.
What?
Oh, I'm sitting on it. Boy, those poppies are powerful stuff. I didn't feel a thing.
Oh, thank you. Dorothy, you're awake.
Yes.
My white magic has done its work. Journey's End is now in sight.
Did you hear that? The Emerald City. At last. At last.
Oh, well, come on then. What are we waiting for?
On to Oz?
To Oz.
To Oz!
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
The walls are so high.
Oh, I'm getting giddy just looking at them.
Ring the bell, Scarecrow. Let them know we're here.
Oh, okay. Here it goes. Who rang that bell?
Well, don't do that.
We did.
Can't you read? Oh, read what? The notice. It's as plain as a nose up on my face.
What notice?
Oh, just a minute.
Well, let's see. Bell out of order. Please knock.
That's how I like it. Now state your business.
We want to see the wizard.
The wizard? But no one's allowed to see the great wizard. No one's ever seen the great wizard. Even I ain't never seen the great Wizard of Oz.
Well, how do you know there is one?
Because if there wasn't a wizard, then why would you be here?
Oh. Well, please, sir, we have to see the wizard right away, all four of us. Oh, the good witch of the north sent me, please.
Prove it.
She's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Yes. So she is. Well, bust my buttons. Why didn't you say that in the first place? That's a horse of a different color.
Wait a minute. Who's he calling a horse? Oh, why, if he were on the other side of that wall,
He's coming out.
oh, he'd be on this side.
To Emerald City.
Oh, thank you.
Have you come far?
Just the longest of
Oh,
ways.
believe me, every step is worth it. Do you have any idea just how wonderful this place really is?
I've been trying to imagine it, but I haven't got a brain.
They say I'd fall in love with it if I had a heart.
They said it was the one place I didn't need courage because there wasn't anything to scare me. Is there?
There's a garden spot, I'm told, where it's never too hot and it's never too cold.
Where you're never too young or you're never too old. Where you're never too thin or tall.
And you never too anything at all.
Oh, it's all true. Oh, we're not too mad and we're not too sane, and we don't compare and we don't complain. All we do is just sit tight, 'cause it's all so downright right. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Here we go!
It is beautiful.
Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. Buzz, 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 chirp, 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 and a couple of la-dee-das. That's how the crickets crick all day in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Take an hour for lunch, and then at 2 we're done.
Jolly good fun!
Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz.
Ha ha ha, ho ho ho, and a couple of tra-la-las. That's how we laugh the day away with a ho ho ho, ha ha ha, in the merry old land of Oz.
Oh, it's everything you said. It wasn't more.
When do we get to see the wizard?
Will you take us to it?
Is he scary?
Oh, the wizard? Yes, of course. But first, let me take you to a place where you can tidy up just a bit.
Oh,
This way.
thank you.
Excuse me.
soap and brush to make you clean and fair. Pat, pat here, pat, pat there, and a couple of brand new straws. That's how we keep you young and fair in the merry old land of Oz.
Rub, rub here, rub there, whether you're tin or brass. That's how we keep you in good hand in the merry old land of Oz.
We can make a dimple smile out of a frown.
Can you even dye my eyes to match my gown?
Uh-huh.
Jolly old town.
Clip, clip here, clip, clip there, we give the roughest claws.
That's certain of summer fair in the merry old land of Oz.
Ha ha ha, ho ho ho.
Ho, 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 ho.
Ho!
That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. We get up at 12 and start to work at 1. Taking out for lunch and then at 2 we're done. Jolly and fun! Ha ha ha! Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! That's how we laugh the day away in the merry old land of Oz. That's how we laugh the day away with a ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! In the merry old land, merry old land, merry old, merry old, merry old land of Oz.
Who's her? Who's her?
It's the witch! She followed us here!
Oh, what's she doing with all that smoke?
She's riding with it.
Well, what's it say? What's it say?
Surrender, Dorothy!
Dorothy? Who's Dorothy?
The wizard will tell us.
To the wizard!
Here, here, everything is all right. Stop that now. Everything is okay. The great and powerful Oz has got matters well in hand. I hope. And so we can all just go home now. Go home. Go.
Get the
Get. You gotta leave right now. You gotta go away. Didn't you hear me? Go on.
Well, we're trying to get home, sir, but that's why we've got to see the wizard right away. All 4 of us.
Nobody can see the great wizard. Not nobody and not no how.
Oh, please, please.
You told us you'd take us to him.
And I got appointment it just for the occasion.
I said not nobody and not no how.
You just gotta make him see, Dorothy.
Dorothy? Did you just say Dorothy? The witch's Dorothy?
In person.
Well, that makes a difference. Just wait right here and I'll announce you at once.
Did you hear that? He'll announce this at once. I've as good as got my brain.
I can barely hear my heart beating.
I'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king! If I were the king of the forest, not queen, not duke, not prince. My regal robes of the forest would be satin, not cotton, not chintz. I'd command each thing, be it fish or fowl, with a ruff and a ruff and a royal growl. As I'd click my heels, all the trees would kneel, and the mountains bow, and the bulls kowtow. And the sparrows would take wing if I were king. Each rabbit would show respect to me, the chipmunks genuflect to me, though my tail would lash. I would show compassion for every underling. If I were king, just a king. shucks.
Of all I survey.
Oh, Your Majesty, if you were king, you wouldn't be afraid of anything.
Not nobody and not no how.
Not even a rhinoceros?
Impossimus.
How about a hippopotamus?
Why, I'd thrash him from top to bottomus.
Supposing you met an elephant?
I'd wrap him up in cellophane.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who's king of the forest.
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave? Courage. What makes the flag on the mast to wave? Courage. What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist or the dusky dusk? What makes the muskrat guard his musk? Courage. What makes the sphinx the seventh wonder? Courage. What makes the dawn come up like thunder? Courage. What makes the Hottentot so hot? What puts the ape in apricot? What do they got that I ain't got?
Courage!
You could say that again. Ho ho.
For courage is the thing of things.
With courage, I'd be king of kings.
And the whole year round I'd be hailed and crowned by every living thing.
If I
were king. The wizard says go away.
Go away?
Oh, but
He
surely.
is deaf to all appeals. The wizard has spoken.
Looks like we came all this long way for nothing.
Oh, and I was so happy. I thought I was on my way home.
Oh, don't cry, Dorothy. We'll get you to the wizard somehow.
We surely will.
Oh, Auntie Em was so good to me, and I never appreciated it. Running away and hurting her feelings. Oh, Professor Marvel said she was sick.
Oh.
She may even be dying. And it's all my fault. I'll never forgive myself. Never.
Please, don't cry anymore. I'll get you to the wizard somehow.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, don't worry. I knew a lady like Aunt M once. This way.
Wait a minute, fellas. I was just thinking, I really don't want to see the wizard all that much. I better wait for you outside.
Oh, what's wrong? The wizard's gonna give you some courage.
I'd be too scared to ask you for any.
Oh, come on, Lion. We can be scared together.
Oh!
What happened?
Somebody pulled my tail.
Oh, you did that yourself.
Oh. I'm such a butterpaws.
This way, this way. Step right up. The great Oz awaits you.
Tell me when it's over.
Oh, come on.
Oh, look at that, look at that. I want to go home.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you?
Well, if you please, sir, I'm Dorothy the Small and Meek, and we've come to ask you.
Silence!
Jiminy Crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man.
Oh,
You dare come and ask me for a heart? You clinky, clanky, clattering collection of junk!
oh, yes, Your Honor. You see, we were just walking down the yellow brick road.
Quiet! And you, Scarecrow, you come and ask me for a braid? You billowing bell of bovine fodder?
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, Your Excellency. I mean, your wizardry.
Enough! And you, Lion,
Oh, boy.
Well,
Oh.
Oh my goodness! Why, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, frightening him like that when he came to you for help.
silence, whippersnapper. Oz has every intention of granting your request.
What's that? What'd he say?
Are you all right?
Oh, it's just a little deaf. What'd he say?
He's gonna help us after all.
He is?
But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task.
A small task? Is that all?
Just name it and it's half done.
Bring me the broomstick of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, but we'd have to kill her to get it.
Bring me her broomstick and I will grant you your request. Now, go!
But what if she kills us
I
first?
said, go!
Don't worry, I'm already on it. Oh.
I can't believe you didn't give up this crazy scheme. I should have never let you see the Great Oz.
Oh, but I'm glad you did. How else was I supposed to get back to Kansas?
Well, you don't have to worry about us.
We're not going after the witch empty-handed.
You could say that again. Oh.
Well, which way to her castle?
No one knows for sure.
Oh, you mean no one's ever been there?
Oh, plenty of folk have gone up there, but ain't none of them came back out.
And there's no yellow brick road to follow now.
There is no road to the land of the Winkies.
Winkies? What's Winkies?
They were people, very much like you and I. But then that witch, she done made them her slaves. I hope the same doesn't happen to you.
Oh, so do I.
Keep going west where the sun sets.
Is that the best place to find the Wicked Witch?
Oh, once you're in the land of the Winkies, you don't have to find her. She'll find you. Good luck.
Sometimes it's a good thing not to have a brain. I haven't the wit to be scared.
And I haven't the heart to fail.
And I haven't, say goodbye to the wizard?
Oh,
Oh.
you desert Dorothy now?
Well, I could stay here. That's one way of doing it.
You're even more of a coward than I thought.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. You're made of straw and you're made of tin. I'm made of weak flesh.
Very weak.
Oh, well, it's all right, Lion. You can stay here if you'd like.
Oh, how I'd like. I really would like. But if you need me, I guess I can tag along.
That's more like it.
Stout fellow.
Ready to go, Dorothy?
Best foot forward.
Oh, decisions.
Come on, Lion.
All right, I'm coming. The Scarecrow's not the only one that's gonna need a new brain around here.
Oh, I hate her! I hate her not. Oh, I hate her! I hate her not. I hate her! Fate ordained that Oz should deliver that mellifluous little baggage into my territory. But how to bring her here before me? Winkies, come forth! Winkies! Foolish Winkies, always doing those drills. Silence! Why must you always be singing that loathsome dirge?
Well, since you put your foot through our drum, how else can we keep in step?
What does it mean anyways?
You mean yo hee ho, yo hee ho, yo hee ho, yo Boogies, march!
Next time I enslave a whole nation, I must remember to check their intelligence level first. Now, where is Nico, the commander of my aerobatic apes? Ah, there you are, my simian minion. I have an important task for you. My enemies, they're about to enter the haunted forest. I want you to rouse your men and snatch up that sickening little girl and her equally nauseating little dog. Exhausted? What do you mean you're exhausted? All right, I'll conjure up a little spell to take the fight out of her. Fly! Fly, my little monkeys! Soon those darling red slippers will grace my dainty feet.
Does any one of us know where we are?
Oh, we passed a notice a while back.
You mean the one that said, "Welcome to the haunted forest"?
No, the one that said, if you've gone this far, you're lost.
Oh.
Oh, well, let's see. Here's another notice.
Oh, I hope it says something a little more reassuring.
I'd turn back if I were you.
Fine by me.
Oh, I do believe there's spooks around here.
Oh, spooks? That's ridiculous. Why?
You're telling me that you don't believe in spooks?
No! Why? Only fools would ever believe. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I do believe in spooks. I do. I do.
So do I. Oh, what's happening?
Oh, look at the size of them boys.
Those aren't birds. They're monkeys.
Flying monkeys! Oh! Oh, no! Get away!
They're getting away with Dorothy.
Oh, help!
Oh, fine job we did protecting Dorothy.
Help me!
What
Over
happened
here.
to you?
They tore my legs off and threw them over there.
Scarecrow, that's you all over.
I pulled myself together, but I can't reach my legs.
I'll get them.
Oh. Then we'll go find Dorothy.
And the lion will lead us.
Yeah. Me?
Yes, you.
I'm gonna lead us against the forces of evil?
That's right.
Oh. All right. I'll do it for Dorothy. Wicked witch or no wicked witch, gods or no gods, I'll tear them apart. I may not come out alive, but I'm gonna go down swinging. And there's only one thing I want you fellas to do for me.
What's that?
Talk me out of it.
This way, my dear. I trust you had a pleasant flight. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness. Give me the dog.
Oh, what are you going to do with Toto?
Tonight, we feast on Devil Dog!
No!
Yes! It's all right, my dear. Just our little joke. He'll look even more revolting with an apple in his mouth. Here, you take him.
Oh, where is he going? Why can't he stay with me?
Because the raging, roaring river is some way off. Is he a water breed?
I don't think so.
Well, he soon will be, because that's where we're going to take him if you don't hand over those slippers.
Oh, but the Good Witch of the North told me not to.
Very well. Throw that thing in the deepest point of the river and drown him.
No, please. You can have the slippers. I don't want them. Just give me back Toto.
Oh, that's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason. Oh!
Give me my dog.
Catch them, you fool!
Go, Toto, run! Oh, he got away from you.
Which is more than you'll ever do, fool that I am. I should have remembered that those slippers will never come off as long as you're alive. See this? This is how much longer you've got left to live. And it isn't long, my pretty. just long enough for me to devise a wildly entertaining but unpleasant death for you. Of course, there is one route of escape, but it's a long way down and the rocks are sharp. So if you take it, be a dear and leave those ruby slippers on the windowsill so we don't have to waste time taking them off your corpse.
Oh, how could anyone be so mean and nasty and cruel?
Lots and lots of practice.
Oh, I'm frightened. Auntie Em, I'm so frightened.
Dorothy! Dorothy, where are you? We're trying to look for you. Dorothy! It's Auntie Em! Dorothy!
Auntie Em, I'm here in Oz. I'm trying to get home to you, but I'm locked in the witch's castle. Oh, Auntie Em, wait, come
Dorothy!
back. Auntie Em, come back, Auntie Em.
Auntie Em! Auntie Em! I'll get you, Auntie Em, my pretty!
What's behind here?
And there's the castle of the Wicked Witch.
Dorothy's in that awful place?
Oh, I hate to think of her back there. We have to get her out somehow.
Don't cry. You'll rest yourself again. We don't have the old can with us, and you've been squeaking enough as it is.
Oh, but they say there's 1,000 rooms back there. How are we ever going to find out which one she's in?
It's Toto!
He'll lead us to Dorothy.
Oh, but we still have to get into the castle.
Don't you think it'd be impolite dropping in on them like this?
Oh, look out! I think I got a plan how to get us in there.
He's got a plan.
It might not work,
It might not work,
but it's got a chance.
but it's got a chance.
Only thing is, it's very, very dangerous. Well, what do you say?
I say, does anybody else have a plan?
Oh, let's hear the scarecrows.
Okay, first, we got to get a hold of 3 Winky uniforms.
Where are we going to find 3 Winky uniforms?
Fellas.
I don't know, but the whole plan depends on it.
Guys.
3 Winky uniforms?
Fellas. We don't have to look far.
What's that?
They're right behind us.
glasses almost run out, and then the witch will come for me. Glinda, won't you help me now? Please help me. Won't anybody help me?
Dorothy, are you in there?
It's us. Are you all right?
Oh, hurry, please hurry. The sand in the hourglass is almost gone. Oh, Toto! I knew you'd come back.
Oh, hurry. We've got no time to lose.
Oh, we can't take her out the way we came.
Oh, what about the window?
Oh, the cliff is sheer.
Don't worry. You two hang on to my tail, and I'll hang on with my claws.
Oh, you're so wonderful, all of you.
No, I just hope my courage holds out.
We hope your tail holds out.
To the window.
Going so soon? We won't hear of it, will we, Winkies?
I think we've overstayed our welcome.
Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of spears. The sands of time have run out for all of you. The last to go will see the first three before her, and her mangy little mutt, too. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who will be the first to go? Lion? No. Tin Man? No. My broom has chosen Scarecrow!
No.
What's the matter, Scarecrow? Don't you want to be my old flame?
Leave him alone. Can't you see he's terrified?
Oh, I'll get to you eventually, Miss Mouth. Meanwhile, watch your friend go up in smoke.
No, please.
Too late, Scarecrow. I'm going to burn you.
No!
What are you doing? You can't come up here like that.
Please!
Oh!
I won't let you!
Oh! You cursed brat! Look at what you've done! Oh, I'm melting! Melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Who would have thought a good little girl like you could destroy my beautiful wickedness? Oh! Oh!
She's dead. You've killed her.
Oh, I didn't mean to kill her. Really, I didn't. I just thought she was going to set him on fire.
Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead.
Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead.
Oh, that's very kind of you. But we have to get back to the wizard. The witch's broomstick. May we have it?
Please, take it with you.
Oh, now we can go back to the wizard and tell him that the Wicked Witch is dead.
The Wicked Witch is dead!
I guess I'll just set the broom down here.
Okay. Step forward if you dare! Can I believe my eyes? Why have you come back?
Well, you see, sir, we killed the Wicked Witch of the West. We melted her.
You liquidated her, huh? Very resourceful.
Yes, sir. And so we'd like for you to keep your promise to us, sir, if you please.
I'll have to give the matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, but I want to go home now.
You've had plenty of time already.
Yeah. Do not arouse the wrath of the Great Oz. Come back tomorrow.
If you really were great and powerful, you would keep your promises.
Do you presume to criticize the Great Oz? You ungrateful creatures. You're lucky I give you audience tomorrow instead of 20 years from now.
What is it?
The great and powerful Oz has spoken. Now, go!
What is it, Toto?
I said, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz has spoken.
Who are you?
Why, I'm the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are?
Well, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
Are you humbug?
That's right, I am a humbug.
Oh, you're a very bad man.
Oh, no, my dear, I'm a very good man, just a very bad wizard.
What about the heart you promised Tin Man?
Well,
And Scarecrow's brain.
Yeah.
Well, anybody can have a brain. Back where I come from, we have places called universities where men go to become great thinkers. And when they come out thinking deep thoughts. And they haven't got any more brain than you have. But they do have something you don't.
What?
A diploma. Therefore, by the power vested in me by the Universitium Committee E Pluribus Unum, I hereby honorary degree of THD.
THD?
That's Doctor of Thinkology.
Oh, why, the sum of any two square roots of isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy! I've got a brain. How could I ever thank you enough?
You can't. And for you, my fine friend, you are under the unfortunate delusion that just because you run away from danger, that you haven't got any courage.
No.
You're confusing courage with wisdom.
I am?
You are. And back where I come from, we have men called heroes. And once a year, they take up their fortitude out of the mothballs and parade it around the streets.
Oh.
And they haven't got any more courage than you have. But they do have something you don't.
What?
A medal. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, extraordinary valor, and conspicuous bravery against the wicked witches, I hereby award you the Triple Cross. You are now a proud member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks, folks. I'm speechless.
And for you, my gallivanting friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will only prove themselves useful if they're made unbreakable.
Oh, but I still want one.
Yes, and back where I come from, we have men called philosophers, good deed doers, and they do good deeds all day long. And they haven't got any more heart than you have, but they do have something you don't, a testimonial. Therefore, I take pleasure at this time in presenting you with a small token of our gratitude. And remember, the heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much others love you.
Oh, look, it ticks. Listen, it ticks.
Read what my medal says.
Awarded for courage.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy?
Well,
What about Dorothy?
Dorothy next.
Oh, I don't think there's anything for me in there.
well, you forced me to a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is for me to take her myself.
Oh, wow, but could you? Will you? Are you a clever enough wizard to manage it?
Child, you cut me too quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself. Premier balloonist par excellence of the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. Until one day, while performing spectacular feats of stratospheric skill, never before attempted by civilized man, I failed to return to the fair.
You did?
Were you frightened?
Frightened, you're looking at the man who's laughed in the face of death, sneered at doom, and chuckled at catastrophe. I was petrified. And then suddenly, the wind changed, and I floated down to the heart of this noble city where I was instantly acclaimed Oz, the first wizard deluxe.
Deluxe, from French origin pertaining to luxury.
There were a few luxuries that went with the job, but I took it anyways. All right, Dorothy, it's time to return to the land of E Pluribus Unum. Step this way. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard, am about to embark on a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere. So until the time that I return, if any, I hereby place in charge the Scarecrow for his magnificent heart, assisted by the Tin Man for his heart in your brain, and your courage. Obey them as you would me. Dorothy, let's go.
Oh, wait, I can't go without Toto.
Don't worry, I got him.
Thank you.
Here's Doug.
The balloon's going up.
Goodbye.
Oh, please, Professor. Please, don't go without me. Oh, no. Now I'll never get home.
Then stay with us, Dorothy.
We don't want you to leave.
Oh, but I have to get back to Kansas.
Don't you love us, Dorothy?
You know I do. But there's a place and a people I love more. And now they're further away than the furthest dream. Oh, Scarecrow, I'm never going to see any of them. Never!
need help any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
Well, why didn't you tell her that sooner?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
Oh, what have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, I think that it's not enough to want to see my Uncle Henry and Auntie Em. And it's that if I ever go looking for my heart's desire, I won't look any further than my own backyard. Because if it isn't there, then I never really lost it to begin with. Is that right?
That's all it is.
Well, that's so easy. I should have thought of that for you.
Oh, I should have felt it in my heart.
Me too, if I had the courage of my convictions.
No, she had to figure it out for herself. Now, those slippers would take you home in seconds.
Toto too?
And Toto too.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. I love you all so much. Oh, goodbye, Tin Man. Don't cry. You'll rust.
Oh, now I know I've got a heart, 'cause it's breaking.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I'll miss the way you used to holler before you found your courage.
When you go, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more hollering. Goodbye, Dorothy.
Goodbye. Oh, Scarecrow, you are my first friend here. I think I'll miss you most of all.
Having a brain don't make parting any easier. Goodbye, Dorothy. I'll think of you always.
Goodbye.
Are you ready now?
Oh, yes, please. Before I change my mind and decide to stay forever.
Then close your eyes, tap your heels 3 times, and think to yourself over and over, there's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
1,
There's no place like home.
2.
There's no place like home.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
Dorothy? Dorothy!
Girl! Little girl! I'd hate to think of a girl out in the storm all alone at night.
Dorothy! Fellas, she's over here. Hunk, bring a blanket.
She's got a lump on her forehead the size of an ostrich egg, but the skin ain't broken.
Uncle Henry!
Oh, honey.
I'm glad you're all right.
Is she all right?
I think so. But there was a minute there when I thought she had left us.
Oh, but I did leave you, Uncle Henry. That's just the trouble. And I tried to get back for days and days.
Sounds like a bad dream to me.
Oh, it wasn't a dream. It really happened.
Sure it happened, Dorothy. Remember me? Your old pal Zeke?
Lion.
Why would you say that? I ain't lying. I'll buy for you. Here's Hickory.
You couldn't forget my face, could you?
No, of course not. But where's Scarecrow?
Scarecrow?
Who the heck is Scarecrow?
Here's the blanket you called for. How is she?
She'll be fine.
You lost all your stuffing.
Stuffing?
What'll happen to the field mouse you had inside your stomach?
Field mouse, Dorothy, I've never eaten a mouse in my whole life.
I think you just need a little more rest.
Okay.
Dorothy?
Auntie Em!
Oh, Dorothy, you're safe and well.
Oh, Auntie Em, I traveled so far away. It truly was a live place. And I remember, some of it wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. And all my friends were there. You kept rusting, and you kept losing all of your stuffing, and you kept pulling your own tail.
Dorothy, are you okay?
I'll take it
You're
back.
down.
Some more rest.
Fine.
Doesn't anyone believe me?
Of course we believe you, Dorothy, but we need to get you into bed.
Oh, well, what happened to the house? It fell on the witch, you know.
Oh no, the storm passed right by it.
And it wasn't a house that fell on Miss Gulch.
It was a telegraph pole.
We won't be hearing from that old biddy till her leg gets out of plaster.
Oh, you hear that, Toto? We're home at last and safe. Oh, and I'm never going to leave any of you ever again because I love you all so much. And oh, Auntie Em, there really is no place like home.